कला अकादेमीच्या नूतनीकरणाचे काम जावन आता सुशोभितीकरणाच्या कामाक सुरवात आसा. मात ह्या मजगती कला अकादेमीची मूळ सोबीतकाय नष्ट जावपाची भिरांत चार्ल्स कुरैया फाउंडेशनान उक्तायल्या. RDXGOA ब्युरो रिपोर्ट.
I mean, it's one thing to say that you're open to suggestions, but then before when the court took action, Kala Academy's member secretary called a stakeholder meeting, and they had summoned everybody, including us and all the other government and non-government stakeholders, for a meeting. And in that meeting, they had taken the suggestions. So, as the owner of the building, the Kala Academy has to initiate this process for suggestions.
But he said everything will be restored inside the building.
Can I just interrupt over here? Yeah, there were two issues. One is the restoration of the structure, and second is the restoration of the architecture of the building. Yeah. In restoration of the structure, yes, they after kind of engaging with them, and that too with a long engagement, they agreed that they were going to restore the structure. For us, the equally important is the layer of architecture. That's the one that connects to the public. It creates the Kala Academy in what we understand it to be as a public space and as a space that people feel comfortable in. And the thing is also the building is representative of the work of a number of masters. All right, this is representative of the work of Mr. Charles Corriea, of Mario Miranda, of our human and
organic human, the
acoustic consultants. It's also the work of an artist, the one who's painted the murals, which is a very fine work, which couldn't be reproduced in the later 2004 renovation. Yeah, this is a place which is a point where all our the important people in their respective professions have put their efforts and have created what I consider today a masterpiece, and all of you all will agree it's a masterpiece by itself. So, letting that go is something of a loss to all of us as Goans, not just as the Charles Corriea Foundation. It's a big loss to all of us as Goans. And this is something that we hope is going to be preserved. Now, the problem is like this, that there is this whole idea that if a place is renovated, then the renovation has to show, which means that there's a pressure on the government to say that, okay, now we have made it whole new sparkling interiors. You know, that interiors are something that we are really worried about because it could take us into a completely different directions. There have been illustrations that the Charles Corriea Foundation has worked on to show how change in interiors can dramatically change our understanding of the spaces of Kala Academy.
We've been told that no, they are sort of big changes, and that's what we try to represent in those renderings. But we don't know, and so this is that we just thought it's best to be transparent about what we know and to inform the public. So that's why we